Hi, today I'll be explaining how successful attempts to improve international relations between 1924 and 2029. By 1924, Europe was still dealing with the consequences of World War I. Economic instability, unresolved disputes, and events like the Ruhr occupation had created serious tensions. However, over the next 5 years, several efforts were made to stabilize relations, and to some extent they were successful. One major reason for improved relations was economic recovery. After years of crises, European economies began to stabilize. Inflation was brought under control, industries recovered, and confidence slowly returned. A key factor in this recovery was the involvement of the United States. Although the US remained politically isolationist, it played a crucial economic role by providing loans and financial support, especially to Germany. In the Dawes Plan, this helped rebuild the German economy, making it easier for Germany to repay reparations, which in turn reduced tensions with countries like France. A turning point in improving relations of the Dawes Plan of 1924, the agreement restructured Germany's reparations. By making payments more manageable, it led to the withdrawal of French and Belgian troops from the Ruhr. The impact was significant and eased immediate conflict, stabilized Germany's economy, and marked the beginning of a more cooperative international relations. Diplomacy also played an important role. The Locarno Treaties of 1925 were a major step toward reconciliation. Germany, France, and Belgium agreed to respect their borders, and Britain and Italy promised to support any country that was attacked. This agreement improved trust, especially between Germany and France, and led to Germany joining the League of Nations in 1926. This was a key sign that Germany was beginning reintegrated into the international community. Another attempt to improve relations was the Kellogg-Briand Pact of 1928, where over 60 countries agreed to renounce war as a method of solving disputes. While this showed strong commitment to peace, its success was limited because it lacked enforcement. Countries could still go to war if they claimed self-defense, so the agreement was more symbolic than practical. Further economic cooperation came with the Young Plan of 1929, which reduced Germany's reparations and removed foreign control over its economy. This demonstrated growing willingness, especially from France, to compromise and support long-term stability. Despite these improvements, there was still important limitations. Not all tensions were resolved. For example, while Western European borders were guaranteed, Germany's eastern borders were not, leaving uncertainty in Eastern Europe. Additionally, the League of Nations had some success in solving smaller disputes, but it lacked the power and membership, especially without the United States, to enforce major decisions. There was also continued mistrust between European powers. France remained fearful of Germany's long-term strength, and suspicion of the Soviet Union persisted due to fears of communism. While relations improved on the surface, deeper political tensions were still present. In conclusion, attempts to improve international relations between 1924 and 1929 were partially successful. They were clear improvements in economic stability, diplomacy, and cooperation, especially through agreements like the Dawes Plan and Locarno Treaties. However, these successes were limited because many underlying tensions remained unresolved. As a result, while this period appeared more peaceful, it did not create a full, stable, or everlasting international system.